All right. I'm so confused right now. Just a second. Well, welcome to Get Roaring. I am Rory. Goodness. I thought it was okay. Oh my gosh. I just didn't hit a button. That's terrible. I've been going for like 40 minutes. Because I went in the thing and it said it was like... I'm very confused. Very confused. Hi, how's it going? I messed something up heavily. So... Oh my gosh, I'm streaming to myself for like so long. Okay. So, we're at the start of the season because... Anyway. I've been talking to myself for a while. But nothing crazy happened. I think we made one deal for draft picks. And, the only thing of interest that we did, is to sign Barker. The only thing we did of interest was to sign Barker for 2 years at 3.6. He was asking for like 4.8 for 4. So we ended up doing that. That was the only... And we signed this 7th defenseman to a contract. That's about it. So, in OBS, I didn't hit the go live button. I had everything going, and in my monitor on YouTube's Creative Studio, I thought I could hear the music and everything. So anyway, I don't know, man. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. But you just missed a bunch of like me talking about things and the usual before season stuff. So we're up to the start of the season. Let's just go over the roster quickly because I'm a nerd. But I don't know, man. I'm more annoyed at myself for not figuring it out. But what do you do? Because I was like having struggles. I was like, and I even said, I'm like, oh, I did at the start. Now I'm having struggles. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. Come on. There we go. Okay. So what we're left with is McKenna, Days, and Vineyard on the first line. Weller, Carlson, and HB on the second line. That was another thing. HB is currently the captain. And I believe McKenna is the alternate. And there was another alternate, but Weller is technically a leader on the... I looked at the morale, and Weller is a leader. So I made Weller another alternate. So... just to get like leadership, give him a letter kind of thing. We have Lucius, Minton, and Barker on the third line, and then we have Malkin and Tillett, which I don't know is going to stay there or not. He's 6'5", 24 years old, big dude. And on defense, I had that. I had Patillo on there. But I wanted Mezzi on the third pairing, so I put Mezzi on there. And we're okay. Just a sec. Just a sec. There we go. Okay. I had Mezzi on there. There we go. I had Mezzi and Rorius on the third pairing, and they give a +5, so I wanted to stick with that. Hopefully another season of them working together will be good defensively. And the ownership wants us to win the Stanley Cup. Who's shocked? And get 6 playoff games. 85% concession happiness, so I brought down the prices just below what was the minimum in the recommended bracket. So we're good there. Ah, Lord. All right. We have Quebec at the end of this month, so let's get to there and see what happens. I kind of want to see where our players are at, what's going on in the A by the end of this month, and then see if we need to do any roster swap type stuff. Mostly on the bottom 6. Probably even just the 4th line. I think we're good otherwise. It's crazy how, like, rock solid the lineup is at this point. It's hard to move people. It's just a matter of us learning how to win, I think. Hey, Al, like, I know this is not your responsibility, but if you do see that I'm not streaming like that, just say you're not live. Then I'll be like, what? That would help immensely because I was just ignorant to the fact. Switching tools and switching platforms has opened up mistakes, basically. Or at least more mistakes than I usually make. Now, this is interesting. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I still feel stupid about that. But anyway. I think we take this goalie. I'm kind of interested. 25 years old. Was a 3rd round pick. Their stats look good. Roll back up. I don't know. We'll see. It didn't hurt. All right. Well, Quebec is 6-1-1. We're also 6-1-1. Let's simulate this, and then we'll take a look at our lineup. Altonen scores a power play goal. We had a 5-on-3, but we didn't do anything with it. That's kind of unfortunate. Pisani scores. That's a C Pisani. That's not... Anyway. I don't know if that's I don't think that's a revenge goal of a Pisani that used to play for us. Alright. Second period. 2-0 Quebec. I think we're a very similar skilled team. So we should be able to come back. In theory. Haltonen scores again. Malkin gets one back. Power play for Quebec. Alright, third period. We're getting shots on. There we go. Weller puts one in. Can we get the third? It's a close game. Oh, Sebastian Aho gets the insurance marker, and then Romanov gets an empty netter. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. That was an unfortunate loss because I was hoping we would overcome a team that we're competing with for the top of the division. But let's take a look at the lineup and see where everybody's kind of fitting in here. Tillett is a 78th. Gurianov is a 79. Who we got scratched right now? Shilkin and Bellows. I think we give them a try. fits well on the fourth line. Gurianov does not. Let's do Bellows. How is Bellows in face-offs? We don't know. Not very good though, it seems. Let's try Zhilkin. Also not great at face-offs. Maybe Tillett is the play? I think Tillett actually is the play. We'll stay with that. Let's put Bellows in. How's everybody looking? McKenna's having a time. Nobody is going crazy. So we'll see how that goes. Third line is okay too. Alright, let's see the A for a sec. Let's see what the head coach does here. Defense. We have a thoroughly average AHL team. That's what it looks like. If Hildeby doesn't end up being like a better than 76, then we may need to figure stuff out. I don't know. All right. Back to the NHL. Let's see if we got a game against the Leafs coming up. We got Montreal. Is Montreal like bottom of the division? They are. All right, let's see if we can find something with like the Leafs or Ottawa or something to that effect. There's the Leafs. There's Leafs and the Buffalo and the Leafs. Let's do that. Buffalo, Leafs, and Ottawa in this month. So let's. I don't know. I feel like with this team, the way it's structured right now, I kind of want to get to the new year. See if we can extend days. And then march towards the playoffs. We're kind of not doing great right now, but I'm not too worried about that. I think our team is pretty dang good. Our locker room chemistry is a little low. I'm not sure how to bring that up. Oh, it's going up. Okay. Winning helps. Winning helps. HB's out. I think Barker goes up. Our third line does not look good. Our fourth line, I mean. Sorry. Put Gurianov back in. Barker's up to an 84. Starting to grow. Let's try Zhilkin. And we'll move Barker up. And now might be the time to start doing some shuffling with in the A. Let's see if there's anybody who's in a better state than Bellows. Persons. I mean, Person or Hendrix Lapierre we could bring up. Let's swap out a couple of the lower guys here. Messi's a 75. What is happening? Why is his morale so low? I'll have to take a look at that. We're actually going to do this. Yep. I'm very confused. Let's put... Person? Pearson? Could be Pearson. Let's put Pearson in for now. Okay, good. Tillett was okay. Head coach preferred lines for the A. Alright. We might need to do something on our fourth line. That's probably the only thing that we need to tinker with at this point, I think. There's normally Barker's down there. So we got Zubov. What? What? 22 years old, okay. Second round pick? Sniper. I think we take him. Couldn't hurt. Alright, Buffalo. We are 11-5-2. We have points in our last 5. So that's probably pretty good. McGinn scores on Packard. 1-0 Buffalo. Commissaric scores on Packard. 2-0. Hunwick scores on Levi. Excellent. Alright, 2-1 going into the second. I feel like we have the firepower to do this. Rasmus Dahlin scores on Packard. 3-1. Okay. O'Donnell scores on Levi. Power play goal. Good. We still have 10 minutes to get one back. Come on. D. Eberle scores the empty netter. Dolan 1-1. Levi 29 stops, of course, and O'Donnell 1-1. We should have the firepower to score goals. Like I don't know what's going on. Okay. Like we scored 7. It was 7-1 versus LA in the previous game. 3-1, 7-1, 6-3. Like some games we just have a power outage. It's weird. I guess Buffalo is kind of similar in terms of their skill level. There we go. And then 2 games we score 7-1, but the one we score 2. Alright. Tillett's out with injury. I'm okay putting Hendrix Lapierre in there. There we go. Would he be better? Would it be better this way? No, we're good. What was up with Mezzi? Why is he unhappy? I don't quite understand. I currently have no concerns. He's angry at management, and his individual performance is low. But he currently has no concerns. Lost morale because of recent individual performance, recent individual interactions. Lost morale for trading away Dylan Larkin. Lost morale for losing the Stanley Cup Finals. Gain morale. Okay. Gain morale because of locker room interactions. So he had a rough start to the season, is what I'm seeing. Okay. So it's just bad play on his part. 7-0. Look at this. 3 out of the 4 games that we just played, the one we sim, we lose 4-2. The rest of them, 21 goals in 3 games. Like what? What is happening? Oh well, I'll just take the win. Oh, the 3 wins, I guess you could say. Olsen scores on Packard. Weller gets one right back on the power play on Wolf. Good stuff. Justin Wolf, Toronto Maple Leaf. Goodness. Take that, Calgary. Like 8 years from now. Danielson scores on Snackard. We put on a ton of shots, but it's just for whatever reason when we sim the game, their goalies are just bloody amazing. I don't understand. All right, third period, 2-1 lead Toronto. Mikey Anderson scores on... Mikey Anderson is potting goals, but none of our high-end people are scoring. I don't quite understand. Cole Lind scores? Goodness. Gary Yanoff, our 4th line, pots one. Where's the top 2 lines? Come on. Where are they? Austin Matthews scores on Snackard. Austin Matthews. Mikey Anderson, best game of his career. Dustin Wolf, 30 stops, and Austin Matthews, 1-1. Goodness, the Leafs decided to play amazing. Gosh. The Leafs in Buffalo were up for those games, I gotta say. 10-12-0? 10-12-0? 12-9-2. Well, I mean, Buffalo is pretty comparable to us. That kind of makes sense. Alright. Ottawa. Gotta do the Battle of Ontario. Then we'll zip through, December, I think. Alright. See if we can do better against the 8-14-0 Ottawa Senators. They'll probably, like, their goalie will shut the door on us or something. Some madness like that. Little power play? Nothing doing. Okay. Mel puts one in on Vickman. There we go. Hunwick, another one. Alright. Alright, second period. 2-0 lead. Stützle puts one in. I saw somebody's like power rankings of players in the NHL. And I think they had Austin Matthews at like 6th or something. And they had Tim Stützle right below him. Like, is that... How do you have Tim Stützle right below Austin Matthews? Austin Matthews has literally outscored most people in the NHL over the term of his career, and Tim Stützle is right after that? I somehow am not sure about that. Tim Stützle is a great player, but he's not great yet. I know. That was weird. I thought... Like, when you're talking centers in the league... You're talking like McDavid, Draisaitl, Nathan McKinnon, like that level there. And then we're talking Austin Matthews. And then like Tim Stützle, like I think both McKinnon and McCarr were in that top 5. And then Austin Matthews was 6, and then it was like Tim Stützle. Of all the players. What? Well, we ended up edging that out while I was complaining. Just a little bit. 3-2 victory. One for Hunwick, Packard 25 stops, and Days with 2 assists. Good stuff. I don't know, man. People's players rankings are weird. It's like you want to fit in certain players, but it's also like who you're putting them next to. Like, excuse me. All right. Nothing of interest whatsoever in December, so we'll just go straight over to Pittsburgh here. Oh, is it after December 1st weekend? I don't know. We'll go to January 1st. Let's see how everybody's been doing, because Tillet's back. How has Hendrix Lapierre been doing here? He's done just nothing in 3 games. So, what about Tillet? What was Tillet doing before then? Tillet's doing great, so we're going to put Tillet back in. Our locker room chemistry is up to 70. That's good. Oh boy. Hunwick is out. Let's take a look at our defense again. See if Messi is starting to turn around. He hasn't had any kind of increase or decrease in a while. How's Rorius doing? Alright, we're going to... Okay. Okay. We're going to... Alright, we're gonna do this. So who's better on first? Definitely Lundin. Okay. So we're gonna move Rorius up here. Like, our top 4 defensemen are basically interchangeable in my mind. We have two top 2 pairings on our defense. And why it keeps putting defense on our shootout, I have no idea. It makes no sense to me. Barkov, where are you? There you go. Now, I'm not sure if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm thinking it might be like this. Although I think that might be better. Let's do that. We're facing a little adversity here, so we'll see what happens. Alright, Gary Onoff's out. Not overly broken up about that. Is HB back or is he still a little hurt? I think he might be back. So let's do this. Actually, hold on. Let me take a look. Barker is just as good on the second and third. HB is rated as a third line scorer. Let's do an experiment for a little bit. Let's try HB with Minton and Lucius. And see if we can spread it out to 3 lines. Let's try that. Parson or Pearson? Probably Pearson. Pearson? We'll go with Pearson. Hendricks Lapierre didn't do much, so we'll go with those 3. HB's still a little hurt. We'll see what happens. Well, a couple days. Hopefully he's okay. Well, I have no idea. This is March. Okay, good enough. A third for a fifth and Lavoie. No. We're just muscling our way through December here. All right. Let's see. Scratched. Hunwick is good. All right. Definitely Hunwick goes back in. Messi is back up to a 78. Okay, what happened, bud? They just got better. I don't know. Maybe individual performance is rising? I have no idea. Maybe he doesn't like playing with Rorius. Maybe Rorius is a jerk. Stands to reason. He seems to be playing fine. How's Rorius doing? He's doing Rorius things. Okay. Omar Mahar. 2 years left, 23. Top 6D medium. I think we'll decline. Thank you. Seems very generic. Alright, almost there. 21, 11, and 2. Our locker room chemistry is up to 71. I'm kind of concerned about that just because I want to have our team be like knit together by the time we get to the playoffs. I think it makes a difference in playoff performance. 23, 11, and 2. Okay. I do want to take a look at our contractual situation for a minute. Because Days is in need of a contract extension. Because we signed him to 1 year and he wanted millions and millions and he does not want an extension. He's asking 13 for 7. Which I think is actually pretty reasonable, but we only have 10 available. But he does not want to sign, which means we're going to have to boost it a little bit. That's tough. Because I don't really know who gets jettisoned in this whole situation. Maybe it'll change over the season? Is he not happy? Like, he looks pretty happy. His morale is high. Why would he not want to sign? Please tell me. Management's great. Individual performance is great. No concerns. Current morale, amazing. Does not want an extension. We, like, barely have any cap space. Lilia is unhappy. Why is Lilia unhappy? Individual performance. Okay. McKenna? Very low on individual performance. Okay, we need to shake some stuff up here. I think we're gonna do this then. $70 on face-offs. Carlson, 83. So Carlson is definitely taking the face-offs there. Let's try that for a little bit and see if people get a little happier. And was it Lilia that was low on morale, individual performance? With Lundin. I'm kind of happy with that. We can switch O'Donnell and Lilia for a bit. Well, I don't know. That's a right, that's a left. Let's try that for a little bit. See if we can get people's morale like boosted a little bit here, because they're having individual performance issues and there's nothing I can do about that. Also, the re-signing situation. I was hoping to re-sign, but we have a lack of money next year. Mezzi is also up for a contract extension, which is pretty reasonable. I'm okay with Sogard still. That was a good pickup. Okay. Let's do another month. See if there's any key matchups in January. We got Quebec. And we got Buffalo at the start of next month. So let's go ahead to Quebec. Weller got injured. Weller's fine. Just minor injury, maybe? Okay. Let's sim against Quebec. I don't know what I'm going to do about Days, because, like, I'd be fine giving him 13. I just don't have the space for it. I'm really open to suggestions on that front. One after one. All right. Where's the firepower? Well, let's take a look at that after this game. Days power play goal, good stuff. Look at him. He's like, hey. Sebastian Aho gets one back. We got 6 minutes, 5 minutes left, 4. Come on. Blowing games to Quebec. And then we get, like, nobody on the 3 stars. That's amazing. That's the thing, though, is I don't think our team is particularly old, so... Alright, how are we looking for time? We got Buffalo down here, and then we're headed towards the trade deadline already. Wow, okay, that's gone quick. Let's get to Buffalo here, and then we'll figure it out. I'm also kind of hoping that Days changes his tune a little bit. Because if he changes from no, I don't want to resign to yes, want to resign. Just a sec, let me take a look. We're 3rd in the division. What happened? How did the Canadians get where they... I thought they were last. The Canadians turned it on. I don't even know. Alright, how are we looking for... Lily is still really low. Alright. Let's take a look at our contractual situation. Because I was also wondering, do we want to do like a Dylan Larkin type move at the deadline or now-ish? We don't really have old players. That's the thing. Like, Gurianov is 35, LaPierre is 30. Like, Lucius at 29? Rorius at 29? Like, I don't know. We don't have an old team. Let's take a look at money. Everybody above here is an 87 or higher. That's ridiculous. McKenna's a 90. He's making 6.3 for like, what? 2 more years? Basically, we have 2 more years, essentially, of this roster. And then junk starts to hit the fan. Like, nobody is... I don't know if we have any, like, egregious contracts. It's kind of like, who do you want to keep? But yeah, we don't have the money next year. Exactly 7. He's looking for 13.4. Which I'm willing to do. I know. That's the question. Like, our contracts are so good. Next year is like when we start talking about stuff. Maybe after this year. At the draft. Maybe that's when we decide like O'Donnell maybe is not the fit. No, maybe not O'Donnell. I think Carlson might be the play. Because Carlson, like, he only has quote only has the 3 X factors, but he has 11 goals and 32 assists, and he's a 90 overall. Like, it's hard to go wrong there. He fits perfectly on our top 2 lines. But he is making more than other players. But he's also a 90. We have McKenna. I mean, maybe that's the deal. After this season, we get to the draft. Maybe it's Carlson that we move along to make cap space. But we also take back somebody that's going to be a second line-ish center. Because if we look at our centers, our depth is dumb. Like, I don't think Lucius and Minton are good third, fourth, essentially. Although they're both playing on the third line. But I think Carlson might be it. But I'd like to see if we can take one more run at with him. Because he'll have 1 year left on his contract. Oh, he'll have, okay, he has many years. He has many years left on his contract. At 11 too. I mean, we can do a quick check. Let's just do a quick check. We're not going to put him on the trade block, but let's see what happens. I'm just curious. Not many people are going to have the money to handle him right now. So there may not be anything that comes back, but we'll see. Okay. Zetterlund and Brink. Interesting. Paris. Nikita Kucherov and Mahura? Wasn't Bobby Brink one of ours? At one point? Maybe in a different lifetime? I don't know. What is this? Is that Fabian Zetterlund? No, there's no way he's a 90. No way. I don't even know what this deal is. What was Freach? Okay. He's 22. He was a top 4 pick 4 years ago. But he's an 80 right now. Doesn't fit any of our schemes either. What else does Chicago have? Okay. Buddy. No, they Festerling. Right, that's where we got Days from. Okay. It's amazing. Like, look at McDavid's value. And he's 36. Oh, it's too bad Matt Boldy doesn't fit any of our schemes. I like Matt Boldy. The power forward, though, we got a lot of those. 37-year-old Leon Draisaitl for 1 year. Interesting. Oh, wow. Boldy has a 3-year extension at 11.5. Okay. That's rough. It does. I'm just seeing if there's somebody like long-term that will help. Oh, I don't want Troy Terry for 3 years. Probably take picks. Do they have picks? That's probably way too much. That might do it, but they don't want to trade Draisaitl. That's probably going to be a really late first-round pick. There's also a possibility that we actually face Edmonton in the final again. If we make it there. I don't know. What do you think? Is this the deal? I'm open to suggestion. Okay. Take one more looky-loo over here. Oh, we have Boquist and Kempe in there. I don't know who this Paris is, so we can take a look. Draisaitl would be a direct replacement. This guy would be a future. He was a first overall pick, though. 6 years ago. Does not fit. Maybe, I don't know. I think we keep going. I think this is a draft situation because I think Carlson's good until then. And then we worry about trading him maybe at the draft. All right. And then we can have, well, then we'll have the cap space to re-sign Days next year. Hopefully he still wants to. We'll see if we get a cup situation going on there. All right, let's get to Buffalo. I'm going to go a little longer today since I messed up the start and did not start streaming correctly. "23 years old, third round, 82 overall. Fourth line player, 72. Nah, it doesn't look like that interesting. Let's not fill up the space. Take a look here. Kind of interested in Geeky. Don't really need Denisenko. What's on the low end here? Malkin. Probably go Arkhipov. Yeah, it should be fine. Will I have the cap space to allow him to play, though? That's the question. Zamnov is a two-way deal, right? Yeah, that's not going to help. I don't know if I have the space to fit him in. That's the problem. Without moving somebody out. And I'm not really willing to move like Minton or Lucius because I think they're just as good. Maybe Malkin? He's got 5 goals, 9 assists. It's not much different than Malkin. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm going to make space, I want to get somebody that has a lot more impact. Somebody with X factors and stuff. Like, again, like Larkin. Larkin was a good example of that. We're tight to the cap, though, so it's going to be difficult. We have to move out some salary in order to make it happen. Or we have to pay somebody to eat a lot of salary. Lily is out. We've been relatively good for injuries this season, so I can't complain. Mezzy, how are you doing? He's not happy with management. Why are you not happy with management? I don't know about Mezzy. I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll move him up, give him some ice time with O'Donnell. Maybe he thinks he deserves more as a 78? Like, I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't fit there well there though. We're gonna move Rorius up. He can play. He can play on the third line. Oh, the third pairing. Denisenko? No, it's okay. Thank you. All right. Pinelli. Francesco. Not horrible. Do we deal? Looks good to me. Oh, well, that was quick. Okay. That was quick. Maybe we need to get Mezzy on some other duties. Let me take a look at some stuff here. Power play. Oh, the power play is tough because that's where all that's where all the high powered peeps are. This is weird. Okay. Definitely going to. Let's put. Let's put Hunwick here. Okay. Put HB in front of the net. We're gonna put Days in the middle here. Okay, so HB, Carlson, Days, Barker, O'Donnell. Second power play unit. We want Hunwick on the point, I think. Actually, Lundin has the shot, so we're good there. Weller in front. And we need a center. Maybe we put Lucius here? I think we're good there. Distributor Lundin is fine. Finisher should be Mel. Puck carrier. Probably Mel. Face-off formation. That's fine. Let's go aggressive. Yep. Power play line 1. Distributor, definitely not that. Carlson is fine. Finisher will be Barker. Puck carriers Days. And we're going to go aggressive on that. We're going to go aggressive on both. Okay. Jackson Lacombe. 32. Second round pick. Why not? Probably goes to the A, that's fine. Okay. Crank her up to 8 times-ish. There we go. Let's see what happens. P-Wolf. Barker gets one back. Oh, when we face Buffalo, our colors are very similar, like the purple and the blue. Similar darkness, anyway. All right, second period. Messi puts one in. Good stuff. Hopefully that helps boost the confidence a little bit. Almond, or Walmond, if you put the W there. Okay, third period, close game, 4-3. We do lead in shots. Oh, power play goal by Buffalo. We got one back, though. Carlson put one in on Levi. Martinson gets one back, 5-5. Going to OT? OT it is. All right. Tillett scores on Levi to win the game. Way to go. Fourth line contributing there. Carlson 2-2. Martinson 1-2. And Barker with 2 goals, 1 assist. Good stuff. We'll take the win. I'll always take the win versus Buffalo. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right. Come on, season. Work out well. There we go. All right, I want to take a look. What's our morale sitting at? Team chemistry is 71. Owners happy, fans are happy. I'm just kind of curious. This is just curiosity. Don't mind me. Wow, look at Austin Matthews, man. He's 35 years old. He's earning $14.315 million for the next 2 seasons. Goodness. Mitch is still making some money too. Neither of them have extensions. I don't think he can extend. I don't think they can extend Matthews at this point. Artemi Panarin is still playing at 41. He's 78. Goodness. That looks like a heck of a pickup. 4th round? Alright. There's probably no situation that Matthews works. Hunwick and McKenna. Or O'Donnell and McKenna in a third and a fourth. Nope. Okay. Days is doing amazing. I did want to change. I totally got distracted with the power play. I did want to go to the penalty kill for a second. I got Rorius Days, Weller. Is Mezzi on one of these? Mezzi's on the third pairing. Let's move him up. I'm going to put him with O'Donnell and Weller. Where are you? Neither of them quite fit. Let's do... Like, how are they doing this season? He's plus minus 20. I wonder if we do this. Right defense, left defense. Is Rory listed? Yeah, there you go. I'm kind of wondering. What if we do this? I'm good with that. Okay, so we have Mezzi and Rorius on the first pairing. I'm thinking so too. Tillett's here. They're +2. Let's play normal with them. Lundin and Hunwick. I don't know if I want Hunwick here. Lundin is fine. Let's do Lilia. We're going to switch these two. I don't know if I want Tillett here, though. Let's do Carlson. Okay. Formation. What? Why? Alright, that's fine. Penalty kill third. So we had Lilia and Lundin. And this is where we'll do Hunwick. Hunwick and O'Donnell. Lilia and Lundin. Hunwick, O'Donnell. I don't know if we want Lucius here. Carlson. Days. How are these guys on face-offs? 85? Okay, so 85 and 83. I'm okay with that. We're gonna do that. Okay. Let's see how that goes. That's like the line in case we can like break out and take the puck and go. There's a lot of offensive firepower on that line, so we'll see what happens. All right. Cranker update times. Let's go Toronto Maple Leafs. H.B Bolton power play goal on G Ollie. We're kind of peppering them with shots, so, you know, something's happening. All right, end of the first, second period, 1-0 lead. Power play, shut him down, good. Austin Matthews puts one in on Snackard. He's like, you wanted to trade for me, did you? Have a goal. Carlson gets one back, good stuff, 2-1. Third period. Orpik scores one, D Orpik. I don't know who that is. See, it's funny when you make I hope they introduce this in the future, like AI or something that helps generate portraits for the players. Because like when you do Be a Pro, it'll generate a portrait based on how you design your character. Why can't it do that for all these players? I don't understand. Maybe it's just storage or something, but like I would rather see a generated picture than just a silhouette. Ollie, 35 stops. Matthews 1-1. Orpik 1-1. Toronto Maple Leafs end up winning in OT. Well, you know. All right, we got Ottawa. Let's take a look at the calendar because I think we're close to the deadline. I think we'll do that next time. Yeah, I think we sim Ottawa, and then we'll get down to here to like Nashville or something, and then we'll call her a day. And then next time we'll do the deadline and push to the playoffs and see where we get. I don't know if I will or could make a deal. I feel like I'm going to pretty much run with the team I have. I may try and do something again like Larkin, but we need space. That's the problem. We don't have any space in the cap. O'Donnell puts one in. We're like right up against the cap. We're under $1 million to the cap, I think. Days puts one in on Vikman. Mel puts one in on Vikman. 3-0. Ottawa started to catch up in shots. They're doing stuff. Days puts in another one. First line is hopping. All right, third period. Mel gets in another one. Power play goal this time. What do you know? Massage the power play lines a little bit. Stuff happens. Just got to get the right people shooting at the net, you know? It's kind of sad how piss poor of a job it does in assigning people roles on the power play, like finisher and all that stuff. Like, you'd think. Anyway. Bell 2-2, Days 2-1, and then Snackard to 28 stops. All right, let's move forward a little bit. Let's get down to Nashville here, and then we'll we'll say good for now. The Ottawa Senators have fired their coach. After that 5-0, we caused that. We caused that. Cause and effect. Taylor Radish for Parsons in a second. I think I'm good. Buse and Zadorov for Musty? Okay, hold on a sec. I am semi-curious. Musty. 27 years old. That is a haircut. Forward line 4. 11 goals, 24 assists for Vegas. Is that in Vegas? I mean... ramping up a little bit. -6. It's kind of like a decent fourth liner-ish, maybe third. Is it worth Buse and Zadorov though? It's not really knocking my socks off. Like, it looks alright, but he's elite exact, so he's not changing much. I don't know. I'm not floored. For the quality of players they're looking for, it doesn't look great. Alright, I'm not sold. It must have been minor? I think Minton's good. Yeah. How has Bolton been doing down here? He's doing okay. Individual performance is fine, management's fine, all that's fine. Barker's up to 26 goals. He's almost a 30-goal scorer, and we're only 57 games in. So, I think Barker's well-suited where he is. 27 goals for Mel, 16, 25. Yeah, Barker's up there with Mel in terms of goals. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. $36, 16, and 6. We're second in the division behind the Canadiens, which that's kind of blows me away. The Nordiques are about the same as us. The Sabres and the Leafs are just hanging on. So we're looking good for the playoff picture. I don't know what the Canadiens did. I don't even know why they look like what they do. Take a look. Let's take a look at Montreal and then we'll call it a day. Montreal, Montreal. Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, the Nuge, Kirby Dack. I'm not totally understanding. Defense. Nicholas Haig? I mean, they have this Carter Doughty. Goalies? 908, 906. They have a good goaltending combo, it seems. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Well, then. I think we're caller a day for now. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate every minute you folks spend with me. Enjoying some hockey in July. Some hockey, you know. I enjoy it too. I hope you have yourselves a good weekend. We'll see you, I don't know. I'm thinking at some point to be doing some Super Mega Baseball again. We'll see. I might just restart because it's on YouTube now, and I might restart from scratch, do the draft and everything. So that might be this week. I'm probably announce it on Discord or Twitter or something like that. So you can find details in the video description below if you want to look up the contacts and whatnot. But thank you very much for every minute you spend with me again. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a good one, folks. Bye for now.